Hello traders and welcome to our market update. It's Tunapan here, founder of Master of Markets Elite Traders Conference and the Traders Open Day. So here we are on this market update. I'm going to start off with a small short topic as well, and then we'll go and analyze the market and then see finally our trading performance. Right, so where are we at the moment? In terms of the topic, I'm going to be talking about coronavirus and taking advantage of this situation to short the markets. So, how do we short trade in terms of this current situation on this coronavirus situation? Now, let me explain. The first thing first, before you short anything, you have to identify the trend. Okay, remember that regardless whether you're a beginner or an intermediate trader, this video will be very helpful for you. So just listen up. So identify trend. Now, how do I identify the trend? First of all, as most of you intermediate seasoned traders would know, we would either identify an uptrend with higher highs, higher lows, or a downtrend with lower lows and lower highs. As you can see, this is getting lower and lower, and this one is getting higher and higher. However, no matter whether how seasoned you are, and over the 20,000 people that we've mentored and coached and seen during our seminars, what we have observed is even though everyone knows this definition, unfortunately, there are very few who can quantify it and make it into a model. Let me explain. What people do not have is even though they do know the definition of a trend, they do not have the highs and the lows quantified. That is a very big missing element. If you do not have the quantification of your highs and lows, then every high and low on your diagram becomes subjective. Okay? And if it becomes subjective, then you cannot build sustainable, scalable, and reproducible strategies. So the first thing first, in short trading, identify the trend. Over here we have our own indicator which is based on price, which identifies the highs and lows. Okay, now if you were to have the question that, hey Tiru, I know you guys as master of the markets have identified and quantified highs and lows, but what makes your indicator better than the rest out there? And the answer to that, which most people won't be able to give to you, the answer to that is open equity. Okay, I'll let you all go and do some research. In fact, it took us about 3-4 years even to find that out of open equity, of being the way to measure between different indicators is more an institutional term. So I'll let you all go and look into our previous video series where we have talked about this. Okay, right. So that's the first thing is identify trend, quantify your highs and lows. We have already done that, made it easier for most people, especially all our members who are following us. Now, once you've identified the trend, over here, even more of indicator makes it simple. At the moment, the trend is up because it's taken out its last high on this currency pair on the dollar Swiss. Now, if I were to go forward and I were to take a look at other currency pairs, you can see dollar yen is still in a downtrend with it taking out the last low over here. On cable, you can see that's a further downtrend, took out the last structural low. If I go to basically a FTSE and indices, you can see currently that's in a very strong downtrend. You can see over here, right? Lower lows and lower highs. Everything is made simple because we have quantified the highs and lows. Okay, this is all good. So the first thing with short trading is identify the trend. It's much more easier once you have quantified highs and lows. I guess we have driven our point over there. So the trend is what's important. Now, once you have done that, then you then decide on your trade direction. On your trade direction. Now, once the usually for beginners, usually you follow the trade direction with the trend. So if it's a downtrend, take a trade direction in the downtrend too. Now, the most important question, as I always have mentioned, especially for intermediate traders, you will understand this a bit more, is that whenever you want to enter a trade at any particular point, all you're asking is how much of the move is left. In fact, that a technical term, institutional term is called open equity. How much open equity is left, right? At this point where you say, let's say you are looking to enter, how much more of this move is left to the upside? If very little is left, then a reversal point can come and you can take it to the reversal direction. Whatever it is, take it in terms of the trend direction, especially if you're beginning off. For professional traders, we can usually will ask the question of open equity being left, and then we will take the trade in the direction of highest open equity left. So in this example here, if the trend is up, my trade direction will be up as well. But over here, if the open equity is low to the upside, I'll wait for a retracement before taking it further up. Okay, so that's the second thing. And finally, we can then place the trade. Okay, we can then place the trade. Now, in terms of placing the trade, there are three things because usually I get messages and calls asking me, okay, can I just do a quick short trade on the markets? Everything is falling, is that okay to do? You see, traders, there are three things you got to answer yourself before you enter and place the trade, okay? The first thing is you must specifically know your entry point. You must specifically know your entry point and your entry level. Now, it doesn't stop there. There are two more things to do. The second thing is once you've entered the trade, you must know how to manage your trade based on stop losses and trailing stop losses. Okay, if you do not know anything about that, I highly recommend that you watch our trading videos. Okay, on that. One of the beginner ones we've done is a Trader Starter Pack video series. TraderStarterPack.com will give you a free 5-day video course on that. Or intermediate traders, you can also take a look at Trade Like a Master video series as well. The final thing, once you know how to trade manage, once you're inside the trade using stop losses and trailing stop losses, the final thing is where you want to exit. Now that is very, very important. Most people do not have this and they enter a trade. That's not good. Now, let's do a live analysis based on these factors over here. Now let's take a look at dollar yen. Let me just erase this away very quickly. This is on a downtrend at the moment, a good retracement. Open equity is diminishing to the upside. However, it may come down to the bottom. Okay, so that is something that we can be looking at over here. Now, in terms of to the short side, yeah, we can take this in terms of the trend. Over here, downtrend as well. Wait for a bit more retracement to the upside before taking it down. Euro dollar as well. I would wait for this to go up a bit further. Low to confirm before I consider to take short. Okay, so that's to do with that. In terms of Aussie dollar, downtrend as well. So I can look to take it short once the low is confirmed. That's all. One way of trading. There are many ways, but I'm just teaching a very simple way once you've quantified your highs and lows. Now, the Bitcoin over here again downtrend as well. Low is confirmed, you see, right? Now we can start to see where we want to enter the trade. And that was Euro Yen. Sorry, beg my pardon. Bitcoin over here, you can see as well the same thing. Low is confirmed. I can start to see where I can want to enter to short the trade to the bottom side over here. Okay, downtrend over here is what we are looking at. Okay, great. So that's to do on the Bitcoin downtrend. That's good. Lower lows, lower highs over here. FTSE 100 again, short, low is not confirmed, so I'll wait for that. Oil again, low is not confirmed as well. Wait for it as well, but trend is down. Gold down as well. 1483 is come back off its 1500 level. Wait for its low to confirm again. Dow Jones, you can see over here. I was just showing this to someone else the other day. If you can actually observe traders, let me just shrink this chart a bit more. Let me see if I can show you the correlation. You can see that the lowest point here was at 16,952 and it went all the way up to 30,000 if you can see over about 29,500, right? And what was the time scale that it took to do that? It took about, if you take a look, it's 2016 it did that, didn't it? 2016 to 2020. It's about 4 years it took. But look at this now, right? It took 4 years. It took 4 years for it to go up, right? It took 4 years for it to go up. But just take a look at the time that it took to come down. Okay, just 2 months compared to 2 months to go down. That's why in crashes you make the largest amount of returns in the shortest span of time. Look at that, 10,000 point drop in 2 months. Okay, 10,000 point drop in 2 months. This is right in front of you. We're not making an hypothetical assumption over here. This is all real. Go and analyze all the drops of the previous recessions and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Again, over here, traders, what you can see over here is that is a downtrend once again. And last swing low was broken was this. And you can see if you want to enter short, wait for this low to confirm according to your quantification. Now, if you do not have that quantification available, you can always purchase this indicator of us. We have only limited subscriptions left, as you can see how useful it is to trading. Right, now you can see then again with the downtrend over here on the S&P, again I'll wait for a low to confirm before I take it further short. A quick analysis on the S&P, we can see that the last low that it had was on 2851 level. Okay, 2851 level that it took out. The downtrend started. When this low was taken out over here. Okay, at 3211.74. That's when the first structural failure happened for the uptrend over here, and then it came crashing down. 3,300 at the moment, it's 2,200, a 1,100 point drop. Again, as you can see from here, what was the level down? 2,311, wasn't it lowest? So it took about December 2018 to February 2020. So it took about 2 years to get up there, right? And look at that. I mean, from February, just took 1 month to just drop all the way down. Okay, so it lost all of those gains just in less than 1 month. This is how crazy crashes are, and the fastest amount of time you can make the highest amount of return. So it's very, very critical that you do know how to short the market. Very, very, very important, right? So good. So that's to do with that. How do you place the trade? Very, very pretty simple. Just go to here on MetaTrader, right click, new order. That's what I did. Just right click, just new order over here and you just sell it. But sell it, of course, with all your stop losses in place. Stop loss here, take profit over here too. Usually we show you how to do all of this in our live trading webinars, so you can just hop in, open up an account, and then you can start trading short. That's how simple it is to cover yourself, risk management, and take it all the way down and make the returns. Okay, great. I guess that's pretty much that on me in terms of our topic for this video over here, coronavirus short trading. So first, identify the trend, recap on the topic. Second, trade direction, and then third, place the trade. Place the trade based on your entry levels, your stop loss, your trade management, which is your stop loss and your trailing stop loss levels, and then finally on your exit point as well. So entry, trade management, and then finally know where you're going to exit the trade. So if you did take this trade on the structural failure, you must know where you're going to exit the trade on the short. Okay, so at this point it can retrace, you don't know, so you must know at which point you're going to exit the trade. Exiting the trade can be based on different levels. I highly encourage you to go and watch some of the videos that we've done on exit points as well, and they're all available on our website. So then you go here on our website, you can just go anything on our blog over here. And our blog, we will have so many different topics. And less like this market update video, we do usually one topic, and then we will talk about our trade performance too. So you can definitely go and take a look at all of that, and especially look at exit points too. We have talked about all of that too. Now coming back swiftly to our trade performance for the week. Actually, in terms of the elite room, we do not have any trades. We're not placed any trades, and in terms of the live trading room, also no trades as of this week. So we're currently flat in terms of coronavirus. The crash at the moment, we've not taken any trades on our strategy so far. However, we are just finishing up our open equity trade finish to capture these big market runs uh, and to get in early into the market. Of course, right now we won't be jumping in. We'll wait for a retracement before we take this further because remember, we're just not here for just for one trade, but for cumulative set of trades as well. So keep posted on that. All our live trading mentorship clients and our elite room clients will be receiving more updates on how we are going to do that going into the market. All right, so that's all from me for now. And as we always say, till next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.